Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites. Today I am really excited because my sister is here at Streamin Freedom.
Hello.
And we have some of her stuff. Today we are going to do a video on how she has journaled in her Erin Condren. This is her last year's. I did an Erin Condren haul video showing her new horizontal Erin Condren of which she's going to keep journaling in. So we're going to show you what she did last year and how she used the Polaroid, what's it called?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, that's
Zip printer?
Yeah, the paper's called zinc.
Okay.
But
well, these are for sale on Erin Condren, but they are also for sale many other places.
Yeah,
but
Amazon
she bought hers
probably,
from Erin Condren
because I wanted that sticker.
She wanted the sticker to match her planner, of course. Okay, so she has the Erin Condren band, which we didn't talk about in my last video. You can buy the Erin Condren band. It holds her planner together great. Okay, sorry. There we go. All right. So this is her last year's, and she has used it for a journal. We are going to show you.
Yeah, it's called the Polaroid Zip Printer.
Okay, it's called the Polaroid Zip Printer. This just has the pretty sticker on it because it was bought through Erin Condren and matches her planner from last year. Now, this printer, I don't understand how it works. You do not have to replace ink in it, she has told me. It is, did you say that? Zinc? Zinc paper.
Yeah.
You can buy from Amazon. It is 50 sheets right now for $18.40. And she gets 2 pictures per sheet. She cuts them in half. She's going to show you how she does that. Okay, so that's actually not expensive at all. Okay, so here is her planner, horizontal Erin Condren from last year. So she would write.
Obviously the colored one.
Right, she went with the colored version. This year she went with the neutral, and we'll bring that back in later. So she would write a little bit about what happened that day, pick a picture from that day, print it, and stick. Now, does it have sticky on the back of the paper?
Yeah, you pull the back off and it's sticky.
Okay, so it has sticky on the back of the paper, and I think that's actually cheap for this paper. But so you get 100 pictures out of yours for $18.40.
Yeah.
Since she cuts hers in half. We're going to actually show you how it prints. So this is them last October. Where were you guys at this time?
Well,
Where are these?
October, we were driving. We did New York City, and then we did Salem for Halloween.
Okay.
In Massachusetts.
Yeah, so here's New York, and that was really exciting. So in case you guys don't know, you haven't heard my other videos, my sister, if you check out their YouTube channel, it's at Streamin Freedom. It's linked on my YouTube homepage also, and I will link it below in the description box of this video. They have been traveling for 1 full year now in an RV around the U.S.
Memorial Day weekend will mark our 1-year anniversary.
With her 3 boys. She already homeschooled her 3 boys before they started on this journey, so that was not a huge change, although to homeschool in an RV is kind of a bigger change. So they went to New York, and that was super fun, and I love that Halloween picture of you.
A Snapchat filter.
Oh, okay. And they went to Salem.
For Halloween.
For Halloween. So that's kind of awesome.
That was a really nice campsite.
They studied the witch trials, right?
Yeah, we did.
And so this is just a little bit of what it looked like. A picture per day. And even her oldest son, I think, said, I want to keep that. Right?
Well, he's already claimed that he's keeping this when he's older.
Okay, right. So that's how cool, like, they think it is. Now, she didn't really write in specifics Disney, travel day. But
if
you know
you've
what?
been to Disney, you know why. Because you're too tired.
No, right. I mean, I haven't been, but I completely understand. But I'm saying you're still keeping track of where you were that day, and you have a picture.
Right.
To remember that day. And I like that. So, okay. So this is how she used it. Okay. And that's why she reordered the Erin Condren horizontal.
On the days I didn't have a picture from that specific day, I put a sticker.
And those are Erin Condren stickers. Okay. So I am going to let her show you how this printer works. We're going to move the planner out of the way. She's actually going to show you how a picture prints out. And then we're going to compare the Erin Condren last year to the Erin Condren this year after. But we're going to show you how this prints out.
Okay. Is that in the...
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you open up the app, and then I just pick a random picture, and then I go to the little pin down there, and I go to the layout, and I pick the 2 layout. And then I can pick my 2 pictures.
So you get the Polaroid Zip app. is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
And you connect it through Bluetooth.
Okay, to the printer.
Yes. So we'll pick that picture.
Okay.
That's at Siesta Key.
They just came straight from Florida to here. They were in Florida for a long time, like over a month, right?
Yeah, a month and a half.
Okay. But this may have to be another video talking about like places they went and stuff. She compared Siesta Key to Destin for us because we love Destin. And I've never been to Siesta Key. But she said that Destin still wins, even though Siesta Key is great.
And then I haven't done this in a while.
Okay.
No device, not on. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
We've been having a problem. We tried to get it set up before.
I think it turns off after a while.
Oh,
okay,
shoot.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, people. That's just why my husband runs our YouTube channel. So you can reposition like what part of the picture you want.
Okay.
To print off.
So you pick 2 because that's how you print yours to fit in those squares perfectly.
Right. You'll see it when it prints off.
Okay.
So then you go to that, print. You can pick how many copies you want to print.
Okay.
And then it's going to go to it.
It's going to print out right now.
Print. Yeah, just give it a second.
That's awesome.
So when it's sent to the queue, the printer queue, then you can actually start another. You can pick different pictures.
Okay.
Once it's been sent there, then it'll.
Now, you wouldn't always keep up with this and do this every day. Sometimes you would be printing like your pictures from the whole week and catching up from the week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So however you decide to do it, and also I know Jen from Pretty Neat Living she used a whole Erin Condren for her baby's first year of life.
And
her
now
baby Charlotte.
she journals one for Charlotte and one for herself. And
right.
That's actually where I got the idea from.
Okay, from her. Okay, yeah. Okay. So she does this amazing thing. I think for your baby's first year of life would be awesome. Okay, so look. How cool is that?
So that's the size of one.
Let's show you.
You can print one whole picture on there.
Okay. So that's one picture. You can print one picture that big, but then
it doesn't fit in Erin Condren's
here we go.
Squares.
Hold this. Let's move your phone now and let's look at that. So right. So is it wet?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's not wet like flooring. So right. If she printed obviously the big picture, you could, and you would have to write less. Yeah. You could stick it in there like that. But she prints the half, and that is perfect for the Erin Condren squares. It fits perfectly.
Yeah.
And it has sticky on the back. So she just cuts it on the line.
This is very Uncle Bright. Give credit to her.
Right. Yeah. So sometimes she'll print like a Mary Bright picture that goes with her day. We both love Mary Bright. So you can see that. That's like a little Airstream.
Don't get mad, Mary. I'm giving you credit.
Yes. So they traveled in an Airstream before they bought their RV. And then they switched to an RV when it was going to be more long-term and they needed more room. So if you want to know all about that, you got to go to their channel. Okay, so that's her little, there's your Airstream. Beauty, yes. So they had Beauty and their truck was Beast. So they had Beauty and the Beast. Now they have the Night Bus and Sirius Black, their Jeep. So go to their channel and check them out. It's fun. Okay, so that's how she does it. And doing like a baby's first year of life, like Jen from Pretty Neat Living.
That's a good idea.
Oh my goodness, I would love to have my boys have a whole book.
Can you imagine having a whole book of...
When my first child was born, you guys, we didn't even have digital cameras. Okay, we did not own a digital camera until he was like 1.5 or 2. And that was like the digital camera. That was not a smartphone.
Yeah.
So his life is not as documented.
You people that are having babies right now are lucky.
Yes. Yes, you are. Okay, now we're going to compare. So that's awesome. All right. We are going to compare Erin Condren last year to Erin Condren this year. Okay, now we've heard lots of people talk about rings, like looking tarnished or stuff. Sure, stuff chips off of them. You can tell. Probably not from the lighting here. You may not be able to tell so much because I'm looking up here and I'm seeing.
But they're metal, and so.
Right, you have to expect, yes, her rings have gotten chipped and tarnished compared to the new rings.
It doesn't bother me.
Right, right. So I think people who complain about that, I mean, if you want to get like the rose gold or the gold covering your rings, or I don't know if the black does it, you just need to accept that this is going to happen. And if not, then stick with the silver.
Yeah.
Right? Because that won't.
It's cheaper that way.
Right. And that won't.
It's $10 extra.
Okay. I didn't know. Remember if it was 5 or 10. Okay. It's 10 just to get your colored rings.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I'm kind of a cheapo, so I just don't know if but I love the rose gold look, and I don't even mind it when it's tarnished and chipped. It still looks pretty. Okay, so why is your book thinner from last year?
Because I started ripping.
Oh, yeah, the ripping. Okay.
I'm OCD.
I forgot already.
And I kept up with it through February, and then kind of hit burnout. I'm like, I'm not going to do that anymore because I got my oldest son to start helping me.
That's cool. He started writing
because he wants to keep it, and so I said, well, you can help me do it.
Yeah.
But then when Erin Condren came out with her new planners, I'm like, maybe I should start documenting again. It's just, I do chapbooks, but this is such a fun thing to have my grandkids, great-grandkids look.
Yeah, I think there's something to seeing an actual picture stuck in there, and your very handwriting.
So because I quit, I started tore the months out. I'm going to do the month of June and then start in July here, but so I'm going to tear the rest of this out, and so, because I'm weird.
She's going to go through all that tearing.
So that's why it's thinner. Otherwise, they would be the same.
But this one was 18 months too to start with.
Yes.
So okay. So this one she got the colorful version, and this one she got the neutral.
Yes.
And they changed the layout this year too.
I did Molly Elmer this one, but then I decided, well, it's our family travel journal, and so I put Streamin Freedom. And what I pointed out to my sister.
Here. Yes.
It's a watercolor map of the world because we're traveling.
And I told her when I did the review video on this unboxing, well, I was just so trying to get it done so quickly because I was meeting her that night and I needed to give it to her. I thought it was a pretty cover, but I mainly just paid attention to the front. I never really looked at the back, and I just didn't even know it was a map of the world. So now because they're traveling, that all makes sense. It's a map of the world. Like there's the U.S. over here in South America.
We do hope to go over here.
They do hope to, but not in their RV.
No.
Okay, so let's talk about how this looks just a little bit. Now, we already have this whole video showcasing the neutral, but let's talk about just how the months look. Now, you had a colorful, but if you look at this, this is very different, the looks on these 2 months. I personally love her new neutral from this year.
I love it too.
I love how she took out the headers, how it looks so streamlined. I would love her to take off her tags and the asterisk, which is her trademark. I know. I would love for her to take off the color.
So you can completely do whatever.
Right, whatever color you want. Because let's say you really want to go for the orange, black, and purple for Halloween. Well, you still have that peach coming in there. But otherwise, I love it. And so, yeah, this is her colorful from last year, though. So her colorful from this year does not look exactly like this.
Different.
So you want to look that up. But this is last year's. Okay, and then let's talk about the paper. The paper quality,
you can tell,
is amazing different.
Is.
Well, wait, that's the cardstock piece. So you got to fill a normal piece.
Right here.
Okay.
It's still like.
Yeah, it's really different.
Just the feel of it. It feels
it
really
feels good,
nice.
right? Like you want to write on it,
yeah.
And it smells good.
Yeah.
It has this, I really like to have a good paper smell. Here, let's look at a blank. Okay, here's October and October. So here's the October colorful from last year. Here's the October this year. Very different look. Love the streamline.
I do.
And no colors.
I like the dotted.
Me too. And for your pictures going in here, I think, and your journaling, it's going to look a lot
stand out more.
better. Yeah. And I just like the new font and the way that looks. I like it. I mean, I like the neutral, what they did. But I do want them to take off that black and that color. That's just me. But I do think that the horizontal is perfect for journaling. And I do think that some people like to plan in a horizontal. And I can see how this box would be helpful. That could be like your appointments for the day. That could be like, or your special to-dos for the day. Or it could be your exercise for the day. So I like how they just don't put the lines all the way across. Because that gives you some many options of what to do with that. Okay, so my sister has planned in Erin Condren years before, but you haven't planned in Erin Condren for several years, for a couple years.
No, I haven't.
You've only used it for a journal. So she does have, just to mention, the Erin Condren pen holder. It doesn't fit a whole lot of pens in it, FYI.
Honestly, I didn't use it that often.
Okay, so if you're thinking about getting it, like La pens fit because they're really skinny, but not many others. Okay. So I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. We just wanted to show you a few differences from the 2 years. We mainly wanted to show you how she was journaling in her Erin Condren horizontal and the zip printer, Polaroid zip printer, and the zinc paper.
So this is a little bit of money.
How much is it?
I think
I
on
don't
Amazon
remember.
it's like 130.
130, somewhere around there.
I don't know if that's
It's a little over
true
100.
price because Amazon can fluctuate in their prices.
Right. I
but-
think on Erin Condren I might have seen it. It was right around there, like 120 or something.
But the
I was just on
paper
there.
is so inexpensive
Yes.
that once you have that purchased
And she's been using this printer for like a year
yeah,
and haven't had any problems.
my kids keep journals as part of school,
Yeah.
and so if they want to add pictures,
Oh, they print pictures too?
It's an easy way to if they
Oh.
want. I mean, they can ask.
That's
and-
cool. And I don't understand how the printer works because it doesn't use ink. We will have to look that up. Because I kept asking her, it doesn't use ink? You don't have to refill your ink? But it doesn't. Anyway, okay, guys, that's...
Zinc, zero ink.
Right, okay, yes. There we go. Right there. Okay, that's it for today. I'm thinking that I definitely might need one of these printers in my future for some need. I don't know what, because I don't think I want to journal with a photo a day. But sometimes you just want to print a photo.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to order it from Free Prints or Shutterfly or one of those services. All right, we'll see you guys later. I'm going to be doing some more videos with my sister. Have a great day.